Oh, boy. What are we doing in this dump, Ames?
I don't know.
I mean, well, why don't we move to L.A., you know?
Okay.
We should be working some fancy-dancy Beverly Hills restaurant. I mean, you and me, babe. What do you say?
Let's go. Let's, right now. Come on. Get out of here.
I wish. You know what those guys make on tips down there?
No.
You know they all drive new cars, don't you? Yes, new cars. Have you seen mine lately?
Or mine?
Oh, it's bad.
It's not bad. It's not funny.
Oh, what's the difference? Anyway, it gets you there.
Only sometimes. That's when I can afford to keep it running.
Don't worry about it. He's going to get a job.
Not with that embezzlement charge hanging over him.
Yeah, tell me about it. I guess people think where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
Once that cloud of suspicion ascends, look at.
No. I used to be a brain surgeon. 5,000 operations a year.
Please.
Then one day, one sneeze, one slip, and nobody wants me operating the brains no more. I don't know why. So I operate on oysters.
Rick didn't sneeze, he didn't slip, he didn't do anything. He was just set up to look like he did.
Yep, I know about that one.
No, nobody will touch him. He's looked all over the force. The best they tell him is to come back when he's cleared. Bro, that could take months.
So, how is he taking it?
Swell, Rick. He's fine, you know. He pitches it with the house, pitches in with the baby, you know, and he says he really likes it, you know, but for now.
Right.
Oh, my kid. He feels terrible. He feels like a complete failure. And I don't know what to do about it.
Okay, so what are you telling him?
I tell him what I think he wants to hear, that it's not his fault, that he's doing his best, and that I love him. Not that it matters.
No go on that, huh?
Sometimes I hate to go home. I feel sorry for him. He pitches, you know, he's getting the house together and the baby together, and I compliment him on the dinner and compliment him on the house, and I feel like a jerk, and so does he.
So don't do it. Button the lip.
Oh, you should see him, his little apron. He's so cute. You know, he's trying so hard.
Yeah. Well, so do you. Now, does he compliment you on working here? No. What is there to compliment you on? You're doing your best, right? You're doing what you have to do. Now, so is he. Is that what you think about him? That he cleans the house? Are they just going to be looking for a job? No. So stop talking about it. Don't feel sorry for each other and talk about something else.
Like what?
Like what? All right, then don't talk about anything at all. I mean, all this stuff about talk. Dear Abby, Tony Grant, Dr. Ruth. Explain, understand, comprehend, and then more. Talk. I mean, why does everybody just shut up for once and live a little? You know what I mean?
I'll get another one. So tell me, how did you and Nick meet?
I was babysitting Brandon one day. We had gone to the park, and old Nick was following me around taking pictures. He came up and introduced himself one day.
Good old Nick and that camera is. You know, I wish I knew something about cameras, because obviously it's a way to a woman's heart. I used to kid him about it all the time.
He did it when he was young, too?
Oh, he started when he was like 14 or something. Like, Dad gave him the garage, and he blacked out all the windows so he could use it as a darkroom. He went around taking pictures of everything. I think he even slept with it once or twice.
So, what were you doing when you were 14? Flying, I don't think.
No, but it wasn't long after that, though.
Flying your own plane would be great.
Well, how come you never took lessons?
I never thought about it.
It's never too late.
Would you teach me?
Whoa! No!
I'm sopping wet.
No. Take it off, and I will take it to the motel and bring it back for you clean in the morning.
Well, don't get carried away and sew up the holes.
No. I wouldn't think of running it that way.
You wouldn't, huh?
Hi, babe. Oh, yeah, listen, dinner's on the flame. You'll like 5 minutes here. Let me get that for you. Oh, listen, I just got Johnny to sleep, so if you, listen, if you want to wake him up or anything, can you do a little later, because, you know, it's like getting him to sleep again. Oh, by the way, you know that, the sound that garbage disposal was making? Well, guess what? I pulled it apart and I started to oil it, and now it purrs. What's going on? Something wrong? You haven't said a word yet. Amy, is there something wrong? Mm-hmm. Right.
What is it?
Where are we going, Mommy?
Well, now, be very quiet because we're going on a trip, but it's a surprise. And we can't let anybody know about it.
Where are we going?
Someplace you'll like, I promise you. Come on, baby. Where do you think you're going, Gina?
Hi, Santana. We're going to go on a surprise trip.
That's what I thought. No, it's not the way it looks. Sweetheart, you go into the kitchen. Wait for me there with Rosa.
What about our trip?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. We're going to have to postpone that for a while. Your mommy forgot that she has some very important things to do here. Right, Gina?
Yes, that's right. So, I'm sorry, but it won't take for too long. It won't take too long. Go ahead, honey.
Darn, I wanted to go.
You thought you could kidnap him, didn't you? Just walk right out of here.
I was just going to take him away for a little while, to get him away from you and Mason. Away from his awful house.
Didn't you know that Mason and I would have the police after you like a shot?
Oh, you and Mason? It must be nice to have an ally for a change, but you only have Mason because he's trying to get even with me.
You're only hurting yourself by pulling things like this, Gina.
I'll do anything I can to keep that boy. Did you think I'd just stand here and let you take him away from me?
All right. What's all the shouting about?
I just caught her trying to sneak Brandon out of the house.
Well, Gina, you leave me no alternative.
Mason? Mason?
Yes, I'd like to report an attempted kidnapping.
No, Mason, please don't.
Hold on a minute. No more of your tricks, Gina?
No, I promise I'll do anything you say.
Never mind. We've decided not to press charges.
Thank you. I won't fight you anymore. You can have him.
That's a wise decision, Gina. Next time I make a call like that, I'll go through with it. Santana, I think under the circumstances, it might be better if you packed a bag for Brandon. Just take the essentials.
All right.
You've had your way around here for too long, Gina. Eden may not know how to handle you, but I do.
I don't deserve this. You know it.
I don't know any such thing. You know, you've done nothing but cause trouble around here since the day you got here. I was the only friend you had here, and you even turned on me.
I loved you.
That's ridiculous. I don't think you're capable of love, Gina. I thought Brandon might have been the exception to that rule, but I'm beginning to doubt that, now that you're back on drugs.
But why give him to Santana? Oh, Mason, you care so much about Brandon. You take care of him yourself, all right?
I can't be here all the time. He'll be safer with her.
Okay, I can't go on with this anymore. I'm going to tell you something, and you're going to realize what a stupid mistake you're making. Mason, you...
What are you talking about, Gina?
Mason, look who just came in on the helicopter.
Hiram Claggett.
Oh, Mason, it's been a lot of years, hasn't it? I couldn't hardly believe your call.
Damn, Hiram, you haven't changed a bit.
You have. You're older.
I told you had a sharp eye. You know, Ted, you've met Warren Lockridge?
Yes, I have. Ted here doesn't remember me. But I remember him. I used to take you and Mason rock hunting when you was just a baby.
That's right.
Sorry, I don't remember. So how's he going to help us?
Son, I've been scouting this territory for over 50 years. I know it like the back of my hand. I've been places from Ojai to Paso Robles that no forest ranger or highway patrolman even knows about. I'm going to help. We're going to find your ma and Mr. Lockridge. You can count on having them both home in time for breakfast.
Great. Now, I remember last time Warren saw them from the air. They were in a summer camp near Lake Placitas, pretty well surrounded by fire.
Right about there. We tried to get them out by air, Hiram, but the winds were blowing too hard.
Yeah, now what I want you to do, Hiram, is study these and see if you can figure out the way they might have tried to take to get out.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be too hard. We don't have many choices.
Good. I tell you what, Ted, why don't you and Warren take Hiram into the study? I'm going to change. I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, sure thing. This way, Mr. Claggett. Hiram.